So you have two parts in your medicine career that you can consider moving abroad. One is at MBBS, before MBBS, just after your 12th standard. China, Ukraine, Russia, Singapore, Canada, lots of places. You have to maybe give a year more. I think they require 13 years of education, followed by their entrance exams, and then you can go abroad and do an MBBS there. If you've done an MBBS there, you need to come back, give the qualifying exam here to prove that you know enough to study or to practice in India. Everyone who does that, no harm done. Yes, it is expensive. Yes, you have to learn the local language. You have to learn Russian or Chinese. They have a course during their MBBS where they are taught the language. Once you come back, I would advise everyone who's done that to work a year in a municipal or a government hospital in India. The diseases over there, the diseases over here, the challenges faced here are completely different. I mean, it takes people in the UK 6 months to diagnose TB, when for us, the first differential diagnosis of any infection is TB, to put it very simply. The second step of the career where you move abroad is before your specialization, so before your post-graduation. As I said, that if you want to do a USMLE, please start thinking about it during your MBBS. Just because you didn't crack NEET, you think you will get into US is completely wrong. USMLE exam is 8 hours in front of a computer, not just 4. It's practical based, not MCQ based. You have to solve clinical questions. You have to have a very good project biodata as well. As I said, if you're planning to move abroad during MBBS, you have to work on projects. You have to get recommendation letters. You have to get experience certificates. It's a different preparatory process completely. It's neither simpler nor more difficult. It is equal. Cracking USMLE is like cracking NEET. It's just that the exams are completely different. After you've done MBBS, MD abroad or in America or something, I would say less than 0.001% of people come back. And if they come back, it's after 20 or 30 years of practice. After they've established themselves, and then they are headhunted by corporate hospitals. In India, corporate hospitals always headhunt people with foreign work-based experience. It's a fact. So immediately post an MD or an MS or a specialization or even a super specialization for someone to come back, very, very rare. The last thing that you can go abroad to do is a fellowship. So that's a couple of months or maybe max a year that you do maybe in UK, US, Singapore, or even China. Okay, we do as chest specialists, we have a lot of intervention pulmonology fellowships in China that we can always do. Then that is a different thing altogether, that you're abroad for a couple of months and you come back and nothing has changed because your basic education is in.